Check.
You need to clap.
There we go. All right, so here we go. First of all, thank you guys so much for doing
No,
this.
thank you.
I really appreciate it. So you guys chose the name Riot, right? So from the energy that your shows and music seem to initiate, what is that? What is it that helps you guys to bring that energy to the table?
Actually, in the first place, we chose the name Riot because we were trying to find a name that actually describes what we're trying to bring to the table. So basically, when it comes to our music and also when it comes to our live shows, it's a riot. So it just felt right to choose this name. But yeah, like you probably already know that there is like billion different riots. So if we could go back, we'd probably choose differently. But
Obviously, we choose a different name.
yeah.
It was a bad decision.
What would that be?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah,
Probably something.
Spice Girls too. That's
Probably-
better than Riot.
Probably
Oh,
something.
the two of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spice Girls too.
Yeah, probably
Girls too.
something made up that
Better
you can
than
just
Riot.
like the thing is like when you search on Google, so that's gonna be like the only result.
Yeah.
Like Skrillex,
That's right.
there's like you can't find anything that relates to that. But we're like too much invested already, so we have no other choice other than to be the biggest Riot.
Wow.
So this is what we're going for.
That's how we look at it now.
Yeah.
It's like let's keep. It's too late to change.
Yeah.
Let's just do what we do and become
The biggest Riot.
biggest. As much as we can.
Nice. So the music scene in Israel is completely different than the one in the US. How is it to grow up there and like to choose music as your career?
Not easy. Not easy.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't know. I think we both like grew up in a way that we felt that we're not belongs like to the place that we actually grew up in. Like when it comes to culture, when it comes to arts, when it comes to music, so we always we think like differently. And I think the second that we decided to do what we have passion for, although we knew it's not the best choice because we live in a small country, that not really like a big thing when it comes to bass music, but we always aim to get where we need to be, or when where it feels right, so that's why we moved to LA almost 3 years ago.
Gotcha. What is a common misconception most people that haven't been to Israel have about it?
That we have the internet.
And we don't ride camels
Yeah,
to go to work.
people think we ride camels
And it's not a fucking desert.
and eat hummus all day.
I'm from Russia, so we ride bears, we drink vodka 24/7. That's
Yeah.
so I feel you on that one.
Yeah, that's like a stereotype.
People
And
literally think that we ride camels and we live in the fucking desert.
What? Do you get Netflix in Israel? That's the quest. That's like common. But it's more progressive and liberal actually than most countries. We had a female president 30 years ago. So we're doing well over there, I think.
Do other Israeli producers like Borgor or Infected Mushroom have influence on your music?
Infected Mushroom for sure.
Yeah, they also helped us to get the artist visa.
Yeah, they're
shout
very
out.
good friends. Borgor as well has been very kind since we moved here to LA. Not here, but to LA.
Actually, the first 4th of July that we had was at Borgor's Mansion in the Hills.
Yeah,
So it
that
was
was
like
like a week after we moved to LA.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, he invited us.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That was nice.
really nice.
So this is a question for Daniel. With both you and Borgor having a background in metal and hardcore, have you ever talked about a collab or gotten together to jam?
Actually, no. But maybe that should happen. So if he's reading this,
Right?
I'd implore him to come forward and hit me up
Okay.
for sure. I'd be happy to.
Send me a DM.
Both.
Gotcha. What are some
Slide
things?
in.
Oh, sorry. What are some things that really takes getting used to after moving to the US?
Getting used to. Just, I don't know. It's honestly, it's kind of better than. So it's not getting used to so, as much as just having fun and eating cheap, and I don't know, going out, having a bunch of other producers that have the same passion as you and same goal as you, and linking up and networking. And it was more than we expected, because when we were back in Israel, we were kind of worried about the transition. Like, would we fit in? Is this the right call? But I guess that 2 days in, we were like, okay, this was the right call to make.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We make sure you're still recording.
I think
Oh.
so. I hope so.
I don't know how to check. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
If it's not, I'm just like,
check. Right?
let's go.
Then we just like bullshit the whole interview.
Yeah.
You answer it.
Just like, All right. So, do the shows that you play in the U.S. and other countries have similar energy, or are they different?
I think it's different in every place that we go to, but it's not necessarily better or worse. It's just like unique in a different way. But what I think, like, I can speak for myself, that what I find really amazing is the fact that every single place that we go and we play, once we drop our originals, like, the crowd actually goes nuts. Like, they actually sing like the melodies and everything, which is like, I think like this is the common thing that like all the places that we go to. Some of them like are more rowdy and they like do moshpits and stuff. Some of them are like more like hypnotized and just like look at you and have like the full experience with the screens and everything. So I don't know, from like our experience so far during this tour, it's been really special like experience.
Do you have a favorite memory, like the favorite show that you played?
Do you?
Of all time, or?
Yeah, of all time.
I think when we got here, we took part in the Discovery Project by Insomniac, and we won, and we got to play Nocturnal.
That was our first show with the US.
That was the
Opening
first
main
US
stage
show.
for Nocturnal.
And we got that first opening slot, and we were kind of like grateful, obviously, for getting to play, but we were afraid that no one would be there. So we started our set, and as we were going, people started to come in, and by the end of our set, it was packed, and it was an amazing experience. And actually, after us was Elenium.
Like
He was the next act.
Yeah, we played 5
Yeah.
to 6, and back then Millennium was just like an up and comer, so he played 6 to 7.
Yeah, and
I'm
look
not
at
gonna
him
lie. It helped us with the turnout, but you know, like, it was a really cool experience.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Is there a specific track that you like to drop the most in your sets?
Overkill.
Yeah, Overkill is definitely a highlight in the sets, and we also we close every set, like we seal the set with Overkill. But I think like probably the second one will be the Mob.
Yeah.
Because you know, like, we call like our people the Mob, like the Riot Mob, and I feel like when we play this track, like, even if you fly solo or you came with a group of friends, it just like unites everyone to just like one big mob, and it doesn't matter like where we play, we see it everywhere. That's amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah. So it's becoming more common lately for younger artists to stray away from writing complete songs and focusing more on the initial drop, where you guys always tend to compose complete, well-rounded tracks. What advice do you have for newer artists that think, I just need a decent build-up and a banger for a drop, and I'm good when writing?
That's a great question. Our whole philosophy behind the music is the whole story, the whole thing. and sometimes it's a powerful drop and an okay intro, and that's fine. But sometimes you need to, if you want your music to say something and last more than a month on Beatport charts, you need to put in some extra time and focus and really have, like, communicate what you want to say. And it's not always through a drop. Like, that's something that's really common. I know a lot of the music nowadays sounds the same, especially like the whole rhythm trend, which is basically not a trend even, because I don't think it's going away. But
I think that what we're trying to bring to the table is basically a journey, you know? Like most of the people also, if you look at the track length, it's probably going to be around like 2:30 to 3:30.
Yeah,
most
but
of our songs it's longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a 2-minute, 3-minute track, but it starts over in the middle, so it's like a copy-paste kind of thing.
We're just trying to create like an experience, like a journey. I want someone to listen to it in like 5 years, 10 years, and 15 years from now, and remember how it made him feel the first time he heard it, you know?
So yeah, you can make a decent track in 3 days, or you can make a really good track in 3 weeks,
or 3 months in our case.
Yeah, it's up to you. Not to toot our own horn, but I think it's worth that extra time that you put in to like really make it stand out.
Okay, so I have one more question for you guys.
Let's go.
That just brought me up to another question. Do you think having a background in metalcore helps write a complete track?
Yes.
That's it. That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Okay. All right, awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys. We love you guys.
Also, if you guys have anything to say, hold on. If you have anything to say, like promote yourself or whatever,
So cool.
this is your time.
Okay. Mom, thank you. I love you. No, but seriously, everyone is gonna read this. We really want to thank you. I think that the mob is stronger than ever right now. We're just gonna go bigger and bigger and bigger and start a fucking worldwide riot. And we want to thank you all for being a part of it. So, and thank you guys for having us as well. We had a great time.
Thank you so much.